So I'm on my Uber load that I booked last minute. It is 102 miles for $600. Had an appointment window from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. and I got here at 6:15. Checked in. Kind of this is more of a drop and hook place for Werner. There's Werner trucks everywhere. A couple of Carol Fullers too, but mostly Werner owns this yard for Home Depot. And it looks like it's stuff off the ports and stuff getting shipped in and out. But I'm picking up cardboard, like recycled cardboard, to go back to the paper mill to make more paper, recyclable paper. So maybe they're making toilet paper, who knows. Anyway, this is how you get detention. So Uber has always been pretty good with detention, but might as well have a TV hooked up. There's no sports, so I'm just gonna be watching reruns of Tom Brady, and I think the other one was I Hate Christian Laettner. But let's step outside here. It's almost 8:15, so after 2 hours, for you who don't know about detention, is when you start occurring detention. A lot of these brokers, JB Hunt, CH Robinson, Coyote, all them, they don't want to pay detention. It's pulling teeth to get it paid. I've had people guarantee me I'm getting detention. Guys that book the loads guarantee me getting detention. You don't get detention. So here's another Werner truck. They're everywhere. I think he's coming into this spot right here. I don't know. I'm gonna go around though and see. The door that I'm supposed to get into is 386. And when I first got here, I had a red light. It's just a trailer. Checked into the transportation office right there. The 386 is right there. Green light now. Just waiting for the yard dog to get it out of here. But Convoy has made detention super easy, and so is Uber now. But Uber dropped their rate. It used to be $75 an hour up to 4 hours, so you get $300. If you stayed there for a while, which it looks like I'm going to be staying there for a while because it's just about 8:15. It's about, I think it's just about 8 o'clock right now. But I need this trailer to move to get loaded with some cardboard. So, but yeah, Uber started to make detention super easy. You used to have to get the in and out paperwork signed, which you still do. You have to have like timestamps, but they pay you right away. Like Convoy would change the rate con now immediately, which is your total dollar amount for the line haul. So detention is becoming easier for Convoy and Uber, but the rest of them is still pulling teeth. They don't want to pay attention. So it's $40 an hour, which is better than nothing. I'll sit here. I'm gonna get back to the truck watching TV, and they can get to me when they can get to me, I guess. But whatever. Come to Home Depot and are picking up cardboard. Expect to wait a little bit. Peace, guys. So that was my load from last night. I did get detention, only in an hour and like 10 minutes, so I came out to like just under $50. But then ended up making it about a $650 straight through for 100 miles, so I didn't mind that. Then I got up close to Atlanta. Last night, shut it down, went to sleep, woke up about 8:39. Went in there, got a breakfast sandwich from Burger King, and sat there and looked for loads, and people were pissed. But this other screenshot I'll show you right now, a screen video, is how many loads there were. This was taken at like 9 at night last night. How many loads were available for that day. So that just shows you how much it's backing up. And that stuff you're gonna use as an arsenal to know for the next day how to book your loads, because there's a bunch available. So that was last night. I knew we'd have a good night. Plus the broker had told me that he's paying out the butt in Atlanta. So that's why I headed to Atlanta instead of closer to my house. Little things you're gonna wanna kind of queue up on so you know where to put your truck. But brokers today are super mad. Here's the other email after this little video of how many loads there were last night in Atlanta area. Or it wasn't even Atlanta area, it was south of Atlanta area. And there was 2,000 loads within 150 miles and 700 loads within 50 miles. So that's a lot. But this other email was a guy that I was talking to in Savannah, Georgia yesterday about a load going to Miami. And then I hit him up again today for another load he had his name on in Atlanta area. And that's what he responded to right off the bat. No counter offer, no nothing, just lose my email. I'm like, cool, bro. All right, God bless you, man. Like, if that's how you're gonna do business, that's how you can do business. But all right, and then I'll keep going after that into today's stuff and what we got. We ended up with a JB load, but it took me hell and back to get to it, and a lot of angry people. So I would just say, like I say, stick to your guns, and it will end up paying. We're going back to the house, and here it is. 9:30 a.m. and we've already pissed off a C.H. Robinson broker, so might be that kind of day again. But there is a lot of loads here in Atlanta. If you go for a 7-day period, there's like over 2,000. So it's definitely stuff needing to be moved. It's soap. It's Clorox has some stuff. Ryket and Beckett, which is like all your hand wipes and your air freshener stuff and your Lysol. They got a lot of loads, but I'm at my good old truck stop in Griffin, Georgia, right by Hey Guy Diesel. If you haven't heard of them, check them out. If you have any problems with your, I have a Cummins ISX. If you have any problems with your Detroit, your Cummins, any engine, but they specialize in Cummins. So they're right here off of 75, Griffin, Georgia, off of Highway 16 is the exit. So there's a, I think it's a Marathon, this place. Brand new truck stop, and Burger King over there, Dunkin' Donuts back there, and a Subway, but an awesome truck stop. You gotta pay for parking at night, but it's really clean, real nice. So anyways, let's get back to the loads. Check out Hey Guy Diesel if you're having any kind of engine issues. They do computer work, they do all full in-frames and everything. So check them out, and I'm gonna get back to the loads, but I just can't believe how personal some of these guys take it. But I just keep trying to deal them with kindness and say, if you need it moved, I'm here. All right, we got one. Taking me back up by my house, Hendersonville, North Carolina, from Atlanta. Going to pick it up now. JB Hunt, all the brokers were, what are you doing, dude? Come on, buddy. All the brokers were very angry today again. This one called me and told me there's no way they're going to be able to do. I was offering $1,200 on it. They were trying to push it for $500. So eventually they extended the window. It's due for pickup at 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock now. They extended the window to 3 o'clock for pickup. It's got to be there tonight by 10 p.m. So it's a straight through. And then they called me back just now and said, can you do $10.97? We'll take it. I said, all right. So that probably means they got it for the customer for $12. They keep $103. But that's it. Classic case of holding your guns. I had brokers trying to push $1,500 to Miami. I'll show you the emails, like, and then telling me I'm crazy and I should go off the data because they know what they've run these loads before and look at the data. No, it's a market, supply and demand. All right, I'm gonna get it fired up and let's get back home with those kids. Here we are at Amware off of Fulton Road. If you know where Fulton Road is, you know where I am. Right off the 20. They extended the pickup till 3. Looks like I got 2 guys sitting there anyways waiting for me. Get in these doors, get out of the way, see what door they want me in. But just like that last email that just popped up, these brokers were mad today. All of them, all different companies. This specific broker was a 3-letter brokerage. Went back and forth with me forever, telling me how I'm way off on my rates, and that he goes off DAT, and DAT is the golden child, and DAT has all the data. And I said, sir, it's a supply and demand market. My truck's always on time. Do my own maintenance. And I sent a picture of my wife in front of the engine holding a part we replaced recently, the oil pressure sensor, sorry. And he came back and said I should make sure I have that girl's permission if I'm going to use her picture. And I said, that's my wife, buddy. Have a great day. But yeah, brokers, man, don't get too personal. We are just trying to make money for our families. It's kind of a crisis right now. I'm not exaggerating that, but it's not my priority to go off of DAT's data. That'd be the least problematic, least proficient thing I could do. So I'm gonna get in these doors, guys. Take care.